G Adventures is the world's largest international travel company. We specialize in small group adventures of 10 to 12 travelers, and we have over 700 itineraries across 100 countries in all 7 continents. We focus on storytelling, fun, and cultural immersion, and really believe that travel can be a force for good.
If you look at what the adventure traveler is today, there's 3 main components that we look at, and that's to have some sort of physical activity included in the trip, interaction with the environment, and then a cultural immersion. And to add a bit of a creative spin onto it, I think that we would add our own too, which would be much more of a curious person, wants to see the world, wants to explore the world, and a little bit of a dreamer.
We're very lucky at G Adventures where many of our travelers, if they travel with us once, they continue to come back. So we have a large amount of repeat business. So I guarantee if they take one, they'll continue to most likely come back on average at least once a year. Most of our travelers, the booking window is usually about 90 days out. So that adventure traveler kind of goes, last minute, if you will, but also for some of our bigger bucket list destinations like in Antarctica, those trips are going to be booked further out in advance, sometimes even a year or to 18 months.
The biggest misconception is really that we're a small backpacker company, young people, and that really is only one line of our product, and that's when we started earlier to think big and to think dream. We have 7 trip styles, so we have a client for all different levels. We used to rack our product and brochure our product by destination. We don't do that anymore. It's now by trip style, so depending on whatever client you have, we have a trip style that suits them. So we're much more than backpacking.
Sure, I think it goes to who our travelers are. I think people assume they are much younger, but actually our average age traveler is 44 years old. Almost in North America, a third of our travelers last year were over the age of 55. So, adventure is really a term that's evolving because it's much more about education and having an experience versus the physical activity. Sales tactics. I often say when people come in and say, oh, I want to go to Machu Picchu or I want to go to Africa, oftentimes the agent goes to say, oh, okay, great, when are you thinking of going? I encourage you not to do that. I think the next question has to be why? Why are you interested in going to that destination, and what are you most looking forward to doing? And then you need to listen. Listen for certain things, like if you hear the words relax or I want to go see this, that's not for G Adventures. But if you hear the words experience, explore, understand, learn, those are the type of people that are looking for an adventure.
I think if we look at the agent side, something that we're really focusing in now is specialization. So if you look at yourself and you want to make yourself an expert in one area, adventure traveler is growing. It's where you want to be. It's about learning around the world. It's bringing those dreams back. So if you focus on specialization, I think that'll be a proud moment for you.
The thing I'm most proud of at G Adventures is our Planetera Foundation. So Planetera is our nonprofit organization that helps set up self-sustaining projects throughout the developing nations that we travel to. And we have over 50 projects worldwide that are helping everything from youth causes in schools to women's rights. And most recently last year, G Adventures pledged to create another 50 projects in the next 5 years to make sure that we're giving back to the developing nations that we're traveling in.